Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack, and welcome back to another top 5 video where we take all the heroes in Overwatch and we pick their best skins in the form of a top 5 video. Now last week we did have the top 5 best McCree skins. In that video I wanted you guys to vote between the top 5 best Reaper skins versus the top 5 best Soldier skins, and you already know who won, bro. 1, because of the title, but 2, you knew who was gonna win between the two. Obviously Reaper has the most edgiest and dopest skins of all time, but hey, you know, Soldier, he's a pretty cool cat, so I don't know, hopefully he wins this week, bruh. But today, what we're going to be doing is obviously looking at the top 5 best Reaper skins. Now, even though this series has been going on for a hot minute for season 2, if you still do not know how this series works, I leave it up to you guys to vote for what hero you want to see for next week's top 5 video. And for this week, we're going to be looking at the top 5 best Soldier skins versus the top 5 best honest skins. The two grandparents, or, well, who's the grandpa of the group? Because a lot of people call Soldier dad, a lot of people call Anna grand. Either way, I don't want to get off topic. The way that you vote for what skins you want to see is just going to be right there in the top right hand corner. You see a pop. If you still do not know how this works, either 1, download the YouTube app so you can vote, or 2, just you'll probably already voted either way. But anyway guys, let's just get on with the video. Today we're going to be looking at the edgiest hero of all time and his best skins. Now I just want to forewarn you guys, there's going to be a lot more influence in this video than other top 5 videos from me, just because, well, I don't know, Reaper, he has a lot of edgy and dope skins that a 13-year-old just love, and, well, I have a mind of a 13-year-old, so it was especially hard to pick my favorite out of the bunch. But it's my top 5 video, so I think I'm allowed to do that. But if your list is different than mine, which it probably is, please leave a comment down below of what your favorite Reaper skins are. I'm sure we all have one. Even if you don't play Reaper, we can all admit Reaper is pretty dope, and especially edgy. I'm gonna be saying edgy a lot in this video. But starting off our list is a skin that I just can't really get into. I can't tell you why, but at number 5, it is going to be the 2017 Halloween exclusive skin, Dracula. So this skin is clearly inspired from the classic horror series Dracula, this evil vampire that's just going around sucking blood, just causing terror. It's one of the most classic, right next to Frankenstein, but as terms of his skin, this, like, I really don't know what to say, but my biggest reason why I'm putting it at number 5 is that if you look at the 2 Halloween skins that Reaper both got, the Dracula and the pumpkin skin, which one are you really gonna get? You have this evildoer pumpkin guy with shotguns that also have candles on there and pumpkins and just is all shiny and glowy. And then you have Dracula. Like, even though it does look like a Reaper representation of Dracula, it's just not doing it for me. You know what I'm trying to say? And his guns is a little boring too. I think that's just my biggest reason I'm putting it at number 5, is that it's boring compared to its counterpart. It's not bad. That's why it's still on this top 5 best Reaper skin video. So please don't hate me. But claiming the number 4 spot is a skin that really depicts his edgy dadness, is what I'm gonna describe it. But at number 4, it is gonna be Reaper's biker skin. The 2017 Summer Games exclusive skin. It just, like, I like it. Like, I really do like it. It's a different representation of Reaper, because when you think of him, you think of death, you think of, like, emo-ness, you think of hauntiness. God, these are I need a dictionary or a thesaurus, man. But this gives him more or less like a sporty side of him, something that you really wouldn't see Reaper in. I just like the biker outfit. This is something that you would see in, like, the X Games with motocross and whatnot, but not something you would really picture Reaper in. When I make a lot of my skin predictions or just my idea videos whenever it comes to hero skin ideas, this is a skin that I really wouldn't think of, just because, like again, would you really see him in a biker outfit? Now, the concept of the skin is cool, and how it looks definitely looks unique. Whether you love it or hate it, we can all agree that this definitely is a legendary skin that has a unique style for a Reaper, and takes a lot of ideas of Reaper and really implements it into this cliche biker outfit. The helmet, rather than just having a face mask, now has an imprint of the skull rather than just having a skull mask. It kind of reminds me of that Halo Reach mask. If you guys remember, if you're an OG, there was a mask where it's just a basic helmet, but scratched into the face plate was just this skull. And then his cape, rather than just having just this basic cape, more or less has something that you might see in X Games. Probably not, actually, because now that I think of it, it could get stuck in, like, tires and the chain or whatnot, but I still like it. It still has that edgy factor. I think that's why I really like it, is that, yes, he looks like a biker, but he still looks edgy and sporty, something you really wouldn't see Reaper in. So yeah, this is your dad when he's going through his midlife crisis and he just wants to live out his best life life, dog. But now taking the third spot is a skin that I definitely had a big influence on. Like, I really do like this skin, but this is something that I feel like, again, a lot of people won't really like just because of that rarity factor. Rarity? At number 3! It is gonna be Hellfire. The Blizzard World well, it's not exclusive, it just came with the Blizzard World event, is gonna be taking the third spot. Now, I think a main reason why a lot of people really kind of sweep this skin under the rug is just because it is an epic skin that drives down the rarity factor. Again, I don't know if that's a word, but you have to admit, this thing, compared to other epic skins, gives you a lot of bang for your buck. 250 credits, and you get this fantastic skin. First and foremost, they still kept him that edgelord, but made him into the devil. There's nothing more edgier than that. They changed his face mask into this devil face plate where you can see through it and see these fire details behind it. I don't know really what to describe it. It has this fire glow. His attire, his cape, is this maroon color where the details represented by this fiery glow. That's what I really do like, is that just that fiery glow. And then at the bottom of the cape also, it has this fade effect where it goes from dark orange into light yellow. Oh my god. And then his guns. It's a very small detail, but it has little cracks, sort of like that Black Ops 3 Zombies map. I think it was Town or whatnot, when you're trying to pack a punch your gun, but the fire's getting in the way and then the zombies catch a fire. This is literally it. This is Town. If you play that, there's a lot of OG references actually in this video, but I really do like it just because you get the most out of your 250 credits. But now coming in as runner-up, taking the second best Reaper skin in all of Overwatch, is going to be a skin that if you don't know who this artist is, you will not appreciate the skin. But coming at number 2, it is going to be Reaper's Nevermore skin. Between Nevermore and Plague Doctor, I feel like Nevermore is just 10 times better. I think it's just the fact that I don't really like green, and he kind of looks a little bit weird. Now, if you play Assassin's Creed, you will know who Plague Doctor is, but if you don't, then again, you won't know who Plague Doctor is. But if you read the piece from Edgar Allan Poe called The Raven, you'll know exactly what the skin is inspired from. A freaking raven! Now, if you guys don't know who Edgar Allan Poe is, here's a quick history lesson so you can just kind of appreciate the skin a little bit more. Edgar Allan Poe, if I want to describe it in modern day terms, was the most edgiest, most emo author of all time. He would shop at Hot Topic, he would wear all black, he'd cry in his room, and just kind of write books. That's the best way I can describe him. Now, he was a very underground artist, and I'm talking about your SoundCloud boyfriend that's trying to come up in the rap game. No, he was hella underground, dog. Nobody knew who he was. Now we know who he is because he's one of those artists that people started to appreciate after his death. But at the time, The Raven was his most popular book. But he only made $14 from it, and that's quickly translated to like $400 to $500 in modern day times. So you gotta think, a quote-unquote popular artist only making $500, like that, again, that's hella underground. But the reason why The Raven is always tied to the saying Nevermore is because in the streets, whenever children would come up to him, he'd say, "Nevermore, children, nevermore, nevermore." Just, I don't know, that was his classic saying because I think it was said in The Raven. But Nevermore is just really just quit it or just move along or just something like that. So that's why I really do like The Raven, just because, well, I do like Edgar Allan Poe, I like his style, and I really do like The Raven inspiration and how they changed Reaper into a freaking Raven. Now, if only Fortnite would stop copying skins! Alright, they copied Tracer's graffiti skin. They just copied everything. They copied Winston's twist dance. Oh! But enough of Fortnite, enough of Edgar Allan Poe, enough of my bad history lesson. Now, we gotta look at the #1 Reaper skin. What is the best? You already know what's coming up. At #1, it's gonna be the Pumpkin Reaper skin. Did you really need an introduction for that? Alright, let me just redo that. Alright. At #1 for the best Reaper skin. That's gonna be Reaper's pumpkin skin, baby! Like I said before, I think you knew this skin was coming up, or at least in the top 3 of the best Reaper skins. There's really no arguing, this is creative skins at its finest, and this was one of the best skins at its time, because this is the 2016 Halloween event, and at this time, there was only the 2016 Summer Games event, and those skins, they were alright for the first event, but then the Halloween event came about, and oh my god, it brought Witch Mercy, it brought Pumpkin Reaper, it just brought, I just absolutely absolutely love the 2016 Halloween event, but especially this skin, because let me tell you, the skin itself is really cool. It takes the fact that, well, he looks like a pumpkin, it takes his mask off and replaces it with a pumpkin. His cape is all pointy, is all edgy. I think a lot of people just like the fact that he looks dope, and I think I have an appreciation for the skin, but forget the fact that his guns have candles and pumpkins on it and look absolutely stunning and beautiful with the gold guns. This is the main reason why I got the Reaper gold guns. I don't really play a lot of Reaper, but when I finally got this skin, I thought, oh, I have to get it. I have to get the gold guns. So ladies and gentlemen, that is my list of the top 5 best Reaper skins. In all honesty, Reaper has a lot of unique aspects about him that I just look forward to whenever I see the next skin. I look forward to see what they're gonna do with his skull. I look forward to see what they're gonna do with his cape, and definitely represented with like the pumpkin skin and the biker skin. They change a lot about him into this different style, so that if you are a Reaper main, you have a big variety of skins. But they still manage to keep that edgy factor that Reaper is so notably known for, and that's just what I love about Reaper skins. So anyway guys, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys vote between the top 5 best soldier versus honest skins. Both of them have some pretty dope skins, and I look forward to making either one. So anyway guys, I see you next week, and yeah, that's all I have to say. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.